In the Unova region, there exist two groups of important denizens: the cursed who choose to Nuzlocke, and the Pokemon who bear their suffering. These are their stories. Testing the mic so I know it works. Hoping that this run won't end in failure. Okay, good, it's working. Some days my singing voice is decent, other days not so much. Maybe the mint I had just before this helped. And then again, maybe not. But regardless, I do want to get a few things out of the way, because I wasn't able to yesterday. Yes, Tianos! Hello! Welcome! We're messing around with Pokemon! And unfortunately, this is a Nuzlocke, and I hate my everything. This was such a mistake. But yes, one of the things I do need to mention, since I wasn't able to mention it properly yesterday, and I wanted to, was it to Tianos and to several members of his community, Shenron13, Lemony Fresh Punk, and also, most recently, Hunter the Wolf. Thank you for the follows. Welcome to Synapse. We host all types of wanderers here, yourself included. And hello, Donito. Welcome. Hunter's stinky. He isn't that bad. Come on. But yeah, in between last week and this week, well, rather I should be saying within the last 3 hours, because I'm a numpty. I've been busy and doing a whole bunch of things. I did a bit of training. So, we have some party members a little trained up. Not terribly much, unfortunately. Fubar finally evolved, so yay, we have a Duat now. And other than that, I think the only other things that I need to mention revolve around Lychee specifically. Learned Psybeam and Shockwave within the last few levels, so yay, let's hope that's going to be useful. I know at least for some of the water types it's going to be nice. A distinct lack of birds. Yes, unfortunately. We had a couple opportunities, but sadly, those birdies are not joining the team all too much. I would have rather had something. But fulfilling the glass speedster roles in this case is Purr here, among other Pokemon. Here's hoping the little ones can pull their weight. I'm crossing my fingers, but I know Nuzlocks. Oh boy, I noticed Nuzlocke all too well. I don't 100% remember if we challenged all the trainers around here. Chances are I think I ended it just before here, so... who to get the XP to first? Answer. Lychee, if I remember correctly, evolves around level 20-ish, so... either her or Purr. I need a special attacker. So, probably Lychee. Kicking off the day with a double battle. Right, I should probably take care of my intro while I'm doing this. Danekamata! My name is Sage Blake. I'm a wanderer, storyteller, artist immature, and eternally unlucky. On the bright side, though, with all the training that I've been doing, I should be able to at least shut down a few Pokemon along the way. So far, doing alright. Got a bit of editing down for the Magmammal stream that I did a while back. I do want to either, at some point within the next week, record some more for the Amateur Games Expo, or otherwise maybe finally get back to Bloodstained for an episode, because I have a Bloodstained randomizer that I just have been sitting on for the longest and haven't updated in a long time. Specifically because I've been busy with a lot of things, and I get very sidetracked and spacey. But then again, I also need to do some drawings, so busy. On the bright side, though, year's gonna be ending soon, so yay. Here's hoping that things turn up. I hope the both of you guys are going well. Kick the egg with psychic attacks. Eh, boy, yawn. That means I'm gonna need to switch just to avoid Lychee going to sleep. I could tank it out, but keeping Lychee alive so she can continually soak up XP is probably a good thing. Charm. Well, credit where it's due, Togepi. You're adorable. But, it's all a farce. You can try all you like, but unfortunately, my team is fairly beef. Somewhat. Well, I can hope, anyway. The moment we get to Lenora, things come to the ultimate test, but... Actually, while we're on that subject, I do need to bring something up. I'm noticing more and more that a good chunk of the time that I spend with this Nuzlocke has been devoted to grinding, and... Well, one, that's kind of frustrating. Two, that's not interesting to look at. I do have an idea that I want to play around with, and that is... potentially running 2 simultaneous projects with the game clearing. Is it a bad idea? Probably. But considering how slow progress with the Nuzlocke tends to be, and because I also want to experience more things, do more things, and give something more interesting to look at that isn't running back and forth in a patch of grass for, let's face it, a straight 40 minutes to an hour. Chances are I'll make as much progress as I think I can get away with for right now, which is going to be clearing up this route of trainers. It's going to be making the run in toward, what's its nuts? The cave that's to the west. Clear out the mandatory battles over there. And at least gain access to... Nacron City, if not... potentially clear out the gym trainers within there. Destroy their bodies and spirit. Yes, exactly. They know what they did. Ugh, they know what they did. They've stomped on people's loves and dreams. And Pokemon. These little kids, though, they're casualties of war. Excuse me, little one. I see you have some precious lunch money. I would like to have it. This just in, Mad Kitten turns into grievous child bully. Ugh, that's an image and a half. Deep is many things, and apparently a bully to little kids is now one of them. That and Bed Thief. Yay, B-Barrel is 20. You monster. Hey, it's them or me. In the world of Nuzlocke, it's kill or be killed. And I don't know about you, but I've lost enough times to Lenora that I would rather be on the former rather than the latter now. At least something to keep my spirit up. So ruin the days of schoolyard kids. They know what they did. They've been playing in the sandbox for far too long. Them and their precious little toaded isles and water types. That being said, when my starter was also a water type. Well, at least in this timeline. I still maintain, I'm a grass-type trainer more than anything. Unfortunately, this Nuzlocke wants me to be anything but a grass-type trainer. All I want is to raise a nice little grass type. Is that so wrong, game? Playing at the sandbox is proof that you're bad. Exactly. Only good people play on the slide. Fuck, you interrupted me while I was trying to play on the slide! Alright, Mudkip. Let's see what you're up to. Other than being a meme. Actually, no way. I'm a double an asshole here, because not only am I beating this kid up for their lunch money, I'm also cutting in line. They were about to get on the slide too, and I'm just like, me first. Just push him out of the way. Oh my god. I am pure ass. Sand is coarse and rough and gets everywhere. It also lowers your accuracy. We must maintain accuracy in our growing time of need. Man, this is the lamest slide ever. You don't even slide down it. What a waste of time. Oh, right, rival battle. Oh, right! We haven't cleared up this route. Oh, this means we can get Pokemon. 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 I'm gonna hope that we get something adorable to add to the party. Maybe an electric type. Oh, T, just a moment, look away, because you're about to see grievous murder of a bird. With water. Maybe fluffy tail. I'm so sorry, Staravia. Ripper Pippers. At that, considering Snivy is up to bat next, let's give the XP to the fire type. Best to shut down Sharon before he gets any bright ideas. And he already has one involving a berry, so incinerate that berry, please. Mmm, delicious fried snake. And one more Flame Burst should take care of this battle. Sorry, Sharon, but you're kind of having a bad day. Roggenroll is gonna be the issue, though. I could probably take it out using one of my water types. Fubar. You're up. Potentially a Razor Shell could at least chip you down to 1 health, because sturdy. Curse you, sturdy. You're such an amazing ability. Genuinely. Oh, right, you also had a Panpour. So I'm gonna have to switch again. I don't have anything... Oh, no, wait! I do have something to take out a Panpour in one shot. Lychee! Because Lychee learned Shockwave. And Shockwave is actually decent starting from this generation. Not only does it never miss, 70 power. Wrecked. Hey, Sharon knew what he was doing. He's just like, hey, we both have a trio badge. Why don't we fight? Well, joke's on him for trying to instigate the fight in the first place. I may have gone to the gym, and not just for the trio badge. Okay, Now for the big question. Who do I search with? Who's got the lowest power move? Answer, you've got Lick. Yeah, probably Ivory. I'll have to use Ivory to scout and hope I don't get a grass type. If I do, I'm sorry, little one, you're kind of getting toasted. Alternatively, I could wait. Now give me a new party member. Wheel of Gotcha! Beep beep, it's a sheep. It's so fluffy. Lick the sheep. See if it tastes like cotton candy. Oh, just cotton? Damn. I can hope, right? Let's see. I'm trying to remember what Marip's best stat is. I want to say it's special defense. Then again, I should probably just continue licking it. Maybe eventually I can get to the Tootsie Roll center of this sheep. Tootsie Roll center of this sheep. I didn't think I'd have to combine those words together. Eventually, it will start tasting like chocolatey nougat. 3. There we go! There's the center of the Tootsie. Well, it's the lowest power move I got, and besides, doesn't Marip look tasty? Burning questions. You know, I was doing it for the jokes at first. I may actually name it Tootsie. Oh yay, the Premier Ball worked. Marip. The wool Pokemon. Its fluffy coat swells to double when static electricity builds up. Touching it can be shocking. And you're female too, so even better. It actually works. Done. This sheep will slowly become more and more fabulous as it trains. Just saying, Ampharos is a fairly good Pokemon. Period. Unfortunately, at least for right now, the little one's gonna be lagging behind. I can give it a little bit of training before we deal with Team Plasma. Actually, I think I know the ideal way to do this. This way, the little one will constantly get super effective attacks. Wait. Oh, shoot, I don't have the fishing rod yet. This could be a problem. Okay, so in that case, I have to either risk the Dream Yard, full of Pokemon with Metronome, and Psychic types with Metronome, or I risk here, hopefully get Lotads. Oh, speak of the devil. My apologies to Mirror B. I know you love this line of Pokemon, but unfortunately, this Lotad is tad in my way. Keep shocking it. Unfortunately, this isn't exactly a great opponent, specifically because the Grass type neutralizes the electricity. Oh shit, this could be bad. Never mind, this could be decent. Not seeing the grass wiggle is throwing me off. Grass wiggling does actually occur on occasions. It starts with this generation, actually. It's just a rare thing that happens. Let's see, who do I use again? Purr. But yeah, guaranteed grass wiggling does occur starting in Gen 5. It's just rare. And more often than not, when it does happen, it like one, it can be a little tricky to notice. Two, you won't exactly be able to find it on occasions. It depends on which patches of grass you're able to access. Fair point. You are playing Nexamon, so the rules there are drastically different. But at least for Pokemon, starting in Gen 5 is when grass wiggling can occur. You can get rare encounters from those. And one of the best rare encounters that we can find is a Pokemon called Audino, because Audino gives, like, triple the XP. Excuse me? Someone wants to learn... Oh... That's actually kind of good. Thunder Wave is going to be valuable. That's odd. It's odd now. It won't be odd when you see it. Actually, it might be a little odd. Because supposedly Audino is very in tune to the cries of pain of Pokemon. I ought to know. I've, fought a few. Wait. As you can see here, this patch of grass right here. Shaking. Unfortunately, we can't get to it. Actually, no, wait. Shit. We could have. But unfortunately, I forgot about the trainer. Damn. Oh, and this one's gonna be a full team, too, considering this is a breeder. But yeah, how shaking grass works is that, starting from this generation, occasionally a bit of shaky grass or upturned stones, or in some cases, a plume of feathers will appear in areas. And when that happens, then you can get a special rare encounter from the grass. Sometimes it's an Audino, which gives more XP, sometimes it's just a rare Pokemon, period. Yeah, the breeder has a full party, but they tend to be slightly weaker Pokemon than usual. Yes, if we see feathers, we'll try. There's no guarantees, though, that all things Nuzlocke included. Probably Fubar. Chop this, puffball! Biff! It knows what it did. Oh, you and Pear both, then. Last week, actually, a little story for you on this one. Last week, Pear dropped by and was like, "Oh, hey, you're playing a Nuzlocke. I wanna watch. And Pear was the one who named our little kitten here, Purr. I must protect Purr at all costs, and if I find a burb, I will probably name it T and protect it at all costs too. It's just another on the list at this point. Dinigito is patiently waiting for me to find a Venipede, because he happens to like that Pokemon. And if I find a Shinx, that'll probably be Muffin. You have a cat and not a bird. I'm definitely taking it personally. Okay, fair. But at the same rate, what can you do? Besides, Lightbird is adorable. Actually, there are a lot of Pokemon that are just plain adorable. And besides, like, my tastes are any better being a Grass-type trainer. Hell, my favorite Pokemon are Sceptile, Lurantis, and Serperior. That should say a lot. And we have an Elekid. Oh, great. I think Purr can handle it. Night Slash? Good. Crit especially helps. Magby, so we could probably switch in a water type. Fubar. Let's go for the Razor Shell. And Sliced. Smooch him. Yeah, I'm not kissing anything that looks like that. I'm just saying. If anything, I'm gonna chop it. Chop it to pieces. Chop it to pieces. Serve it. Toss it into a skillet. Fry it up on medium heat. Add a little oil. Add a little salt. Add a little pepper. And then throw that shit in the garbage. I'm kidding, but... just saying, with a name like Smoochum, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be kissing it. The one plus side to fighting breeders? You get a free item, usually a berry. Unfortunately... damn it, there's a Shinx. There's a Shinx. But Nuzlocke rules apply. We got Tootsie here, and unfortunately, that's the only piece of sugar that we're getting. Lychee, you could take out this Shinx, right? I know your defenses aren't great, but you still have enough stats, period, that you should be able to tank a hit and take it out with a Psybeam. Excellent. But yeah, the one downside with Shaking Grass is if you end up with an encounter or leave the route, then you lose the Shaking Grass. So all of this was for naught. Yay. You lose your encounter. Sorry about that. We're not going to be fighting Plasma quite yet. Actually, we can get a 7th Pokemon in the cave. I hope for Exu, but let's face it, it's probably just going to be an Aron. Actually, not even an Aron. It's going to be a Geodude. Guaranteed or your money back. We're going to have another Foosball. Foosball 2. Kick it harder. It hurts. There's a bird, but I can't capture the bird. You know, I wouldn't... Don't you dare. Okay, fine. We won't hurt the bird. We will be merciful to the Tailo. For this one instance, we will be merciful. Raccoons like me are known for being pranksters, but even then, we have a semblance of honor. Well, hopefully, honor. Some days it's up for debate. You have Flail. Oh, this sucks. Fubar, take it out in one shot, please. Oh, good. I don't want to deal with Flail for any longer than I have to. I at least want to train up Tootsie right now to level 16 before we get into the cave. I could probably handle Team Plasma's Pokemon with everyone else, But as an emergency failsafe, because it's gonna be 2 back-to-back battles, I'd at least like to have... Nope, I refuse. I was merciful once, I can't be merciful twice. I'm sorry, Talo. You have to die. You have to become chicken wings. Why is this breaking me? Why is this breaking me? Hey, you know what the old saying, fool me once, I let you lie. Fool me twice, I let you die. The bird knew what they were doing when they boomeranged back. Oh, hey! Our cotton candy gets fluffier. And simultaneously, more naked. Giggity. The bird just wanted a hug. No, it wanted to peck my eyes out. I can't blame it. My little cotton candy sheep looks tasty and everything, but even still, that much sugar ain't good for you. But naked sheep is the best sheep. Naked sheep is the best sheep. I know what I said. We shall spare this Talo. It's a different Talo. You know what? While I'm at it, let's just head to the Dream Yard. Game, you taunt me. I hear that. I hear that blub-a-dub-dub. That is a rare encounter in the water, of all things. I can't even reach that. You know how rude that is? That's like paying for a sandwich, and then suddenly the person serving it is just like, you want this sandwich? Well, yeah. Guess what? You didn't ask for pickles. We're giving you pickles. And it's only going to be made of pickles. God damn it, I forgot there were other birds here. Look away, T. No, unfortunately, this isn't a new route. We've been here. The proof of that is our, lychee. No, Natu may look very innocuous and plain-looking. Xatu. Its evolution looks a lot better. Oh. Well, in that case, I can't spare it. Killing all the Natu. Sped up Pokemon theme music is nice. Anyway. That's enough messing around me. Train up the sheep. It's Pedo the Pokemon. How are you doing, Drowsy? Actually, you have Forewarn. I could Thunderwave it, just so I can have an easier encounter. Potentially. Alternatively. Just bring up Purr. Purr can take it out in one shot. Actually, if this goes quick enough, I might be able to just train this one up to 17, even. Because the Pokemon at the Dream Yard aren't terribly... Oh, wait, shoot. Right, that's the one problem with training at the Dream Yard. Pokemon with Metronome. Pokemon with Metronome suck. That's the linearity of it. As embarrassing as it is, I've lost a Pokemon to Metronomes. All it takes is one Metronome mean look at a bad situation. Done. Dunyan rings. How much damage will a Tackle deal? About the same. And switching. Because I want to keep my candy alive. Yes, keeping candy alive. Keeping candy alive. Everyone knows the best candies are living. Have you seen Gummy Geckos? Oh, thanks, by the way. That put me on the route to a story. Okay, so I don't know if the candy exists where you are in the UK, but I know if in some cases in the US you can find something called gummy lizards, or something of similar to that nature. Picture a gummy candy in the shape of in the shape of like a gecko or lizard. Yeah, it's like a sour candy type thing, like sour night crawlers kind of, only gecko shaped. Yeah, so essentially picture those, but in the shape of a lizard. As a kid, there was this place that we went to a couple times. It was like a indoor roller skating amusement place. And in that place, they held a few different skating events. They catered birthday parties. They also had a few arcade machines there. I remember I remember going there for birthday parties or celebrations at a few different points. And I remember spending a lot of time playing the games in there, specifically so I could earn enough tickets just to buy up gummy lizards. And of course, these being US arcade games, they're pretty much child gambling rings, full of coin dozers, ball droppers, and the like. But regardless, it was such a treat for me to actually be able to earn my way to one of those and enjoy it for the little time that I had it. And the funny thing is, if you looked in the right places, you could actually buy those for like 75 cents US. The problem was that it's just not available in too many places. Gummy lizards specifically in Sour Haribo. Nice. Man, now I'm in the mood for gummy candies. Unfortunately, I don't have any. The last gummy candy I had, or something like that, was a fruit chew, and I kind of ate that. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, child gambling ring. Just saying. That's essentially what a good chunk of US arcades end up being, unfortunately. If you want something that's like actual traditional arcade experience, like say Mortal Kombat machines or messing around with actual arcade games, then you'd have to go all the way to specific tourist trap-like places. For where I am specifically, I think around the Boston area would be one of them. Like a specific chain of restaurants called Dave & Buster's. Well, I say restaurants, they're more like hybrid arcade slash arcade bar. I guess would be how those would be described. They sell alcoholic drinks, maybe some bar food, and also have a dedicated arcade, which they maintain. What am I doing again? Oh, right, training. Barcade, thank you. For whatever reason, I blanked on the term. I'm sorry. Thank you. Oh, only sometimes. I'd argue more than that, but that's just me. If you're feeling nice. Oh, good. Have dualized. Ooh, Shockwave! Well, but having an entire list of electricity moves is a bad idea. I should at least keep Tackle as an emergency situation use. The problem is... Yeah, no, replace Thundershock. It's not as useful. Everything else on there serves a purpose, pretty much. Because... yeah, Tackle is essentially just the emergency move, but I'd rather not have an entire list of electricity type of attacks. I understand the entire Mareep line is mainly special, and they're fairly slow, but even still. Yeah, exactly. It's just a good practice across the board. It's versatility. If you don't have that versatility, then you run into issues. Stares at Purr. Just stares at Purr.